Yeah,
And
that's a good one, because teachers will ask me, and I'm a folk song person from my Kodály background, and I believe in all the other subtle benefits of it, but they'll say, I've got this song from a show, or I've got this song, or I wrote a song, or fine.
Right.
I'm not saying, it's not what the philosophy is promoting, but it doesn't mean that other songs aren't possible.
Sure.
Kodály himself said that there should be a good balance between folk music and composed music, but he didn't just mean any old ditty composed.
Right.
He said a composer is good enough to write for children after they've written a couple of opera. Then you're good enough to write for children. But if there's somebody that's writing for children because that's as good as they can write, that's not good enough for children.
And there's plenty of that music
Too much
out there. Am I right, people?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is an opportunity to bring up one more little thing.
Sure.
And it was something that I wasn't too tuned in back in those days, and I'd become more tuned into it. And again, the Kodály training had a lot to do with it. It's something that I think FAME needs to work on. And I saw it coming up in the fundamentals conversations a couple weeks ago. There was some discussion about the tone of the children's singing, whether or not they're shouty singers or they have nice tone to their singing. And that's just not in any of my materials. I don't talk about it, but I believe it.
Sure.
I think the tone thing is really important, that they have beautiful singing tone.
Yes.
And that's why we do all that vocal exploration to get into their head voice and all that. But once they are in their head voice, so they're singing the key of F, there still is a beautiful way to sing in the key of F, and there's a harsh way. And some of the videos that I have seen show up on the fundamentals sound harsh to me. And I wonder if there's a way that I can communicate that to FAME people, that the quality of the singing, it should be that a baby wants to listen to this beautiful tone, and not that it's this, a group of 25 kids, it's easy to do that. They start singing with enthusiasm, and it's harsh.
Yes.
And so you want to say, is there a way you can teach them that, listen to this, there's this. You know what I used to do with Helen Kemp? Because we would have, when I was in Oklahoma doing this, she commented on my kids being harsh singing. And she said, watch. And she got up and she said, all right, let's sing like the podunk choir of the slums. And they all, and they sang as harsh as they possibly could. Now let's sing like we are the gifted and talented children's choir of Oklahoma. And they did. All they had to be was told.
Yep.
And they did. And then we all just kind of looked at each other and went, oh my God, it was that easy?
Yeah.
And so from then on, I just would use it. Whenever I'd start to hear it start coming to harshness, I'd say, okay, let's do that. Let's sing wrong.
Right.
Let's sing harsh. And just for a minute, because I can't stand it.
Yeah, I know.
And then you go, all right, now you guys know better. Let's sing the way you know you're supposed to sing. And this beautiful singing, they just have to have their attention drawn to it.
I think.
And I'm not telling teachers enough to make sure your children sing beautifully.
I think that's something we can talk about in a Facebook Live.
Okay. I don't know enough about it. I would really actually rather have somebody that knows more about that than me. Helen Kemp has passed away.
So she can't be there.
She can't do that. But there are many others that do know about beautiful tone in children's singing.
Sure.
And we should make sure maybe one of the sessions at a FAME conference is about beautiful tone.
And also, let's just keep that going,
Lily.
talking about it. Oh, Lily would be good.
If you have ever heard Lily's children sing, they sing like angels. Sarah Milligan is a teacher in Simsbury. You just hear any third grade class of hers and you will swear they're selected, their audition. You have to say, you auditioned these third grade kids.
Nope, just her general
She
music
started
class.
in kindergarten correctly. And she's got a beautiful model herself, and she insists on it. And she talks, in every lesson when I'm sitting watching her, she's talking about all the things that singers need to do. So while she's teaching them conversational solfege and folk dances, she's also teaching them posture and placement and breathing, and we need more of that. Sarah Milligan would be the one I've seen do it better than anybody.
Interesting.
She could do a session for us.
I'll look into interviewing her too. Maybe her with Lily, and we could just talk about it.
Go into the school, and maybe you can get a clip of her children in 3rd or 4th grade singing, and then anybody that's watching will hear this is how children are supposed to sing.
If I could just quit my job. But anyway, well, thank you.
Oh, thank you. These teas are sort of informal. They're a little bit more personal than the other interviews that we do, and I like that.
Yeah.
There's a place.
Let's have a little cheers, my friend.
To you, Missy, you're the greatest.
I'm not the greatest, but thank you. I think you're the greatest. I think Tom Holly is the greatest.
Everyone in the world of FAME is the greatest. To all of you, keep up the good work.
Keep up the good work, and no shouty singing.
No shouty singing.
The end.
The end.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.